Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to share an idea I had to make some tags, use and embossing these paint samples with images and then decorating the tags with them. So I have these 5 colors that I'm going to use, and I took out my embossing powder and stamp pad, and this is a little one of those little ice cream sampler spoons that I saved to use to take out the powder if I need it. And then I have picked out some stamps that I might use. They might be too big, but we'll see. And then I made some tags using this as a guide, this tag as a guide for how wide I wanted the tag. And I covered some cardstock with book page, and then I just trimmed it, but I made them longer. I'm probably going to cut them down a little bit because for some reason I thought that a longer tag would work better, maybe something like this, but so I'll probably cut some of the bottom off, but I didn't want to trim them yet until I figure out what I'm doing. And then to further decorate these, I have some digital flower images that I got last year from Amity Bloom. I'll leave that link to her Etsy shop down below. I think it's 2 kits that I bought, and as you can see, I've cut a lot out, but there's a lot. When I bought the kits, I printed everything out, and I use these all the time. I really like them. There's no affiliation with her shop or anything. I'm just passing on some information. And then I made this snippet roll a long time, well, not that long ago, but last year's quite a while ago, and I've only used a tiny little bit. You can see how huge it is. So I was thinking maybe I'll use that too to decorate the tags in some way. I don't know, but let's start and I'll figure it out as I go along. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to fast forward, speed up the video and start by doing the embossing. So one other thing I wanted to say before I get started is if you don't have embossing supplies, or if you don't want to do that, you could also just stamp on here, or you could draw on here. You could put some of these flowers on here. You can, you do whatever you can think of, another idea you can think of to accomplish this, and just use the things that you have, which is what I'm trying to do. So let's get started. I'll keep moving my stuff around. So I have not glued these little pieces on yet. When I was making these, I knew that I probably wanted to put something down here at the bottom, either lace or maybe labels, which I was going to think about doing, but I started putting on the lace and I like it the way that looks. So before I glue on the lace though, I want to use some distress ink around each of the tags, because I personally like that look, but you know, it's up to you if you like it or not. Have to be careful around the fabric. And then the other thing I sometimes do when I'm making tags is I will sew around the edges, but on these I didn't think they needed that. I think just a nice distress ink edge, and then I'll glue those pieces on like that. And I wanted to show you that this is how I came up with this piece. I just cut some off of this little piece that I have, and this one is from a big it's like a table runner or something piece that has really a lot of nice pieces to it that I keep cutting. I have a lot of it, so it's nice. I get things like this, and and this one, I've already glued this one down actually, and then I just had this one on my desk, and that's how I got the idea about using the lace pieces. These two were attached, so I just cut this off, and then I thought that this one would work fine right there. So I'm gonna go do the edges with the distress ink and glue these pieces on, and I'll be back. Okay, I have glued everything on. I edged everything in the distress ink, and I wanted to mention that I switched over to my art glitter glue at some point because it was quicker, and also some of these heavier pieces I thought would you know, hold on better with the art glitter glue. So the last two things I will do, I'm going to do these off camera because it's just gluing and attaching things, but I have some Tim Holtz scrapbook paper, and I'm just going to put some on the back with the glue, art glitter glue, and then trim it, of course. And I'm going to attach some ribbons to the tags, and then I'll be all finished, and I'll come back and do a little wrap up. Okay, here they are, all finished. I added the Starry Silk ribbons, and I covered all the backs with some scrapbook paper, so now they're very, very sturdy, and the back looks a lot nicer than it did before. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time.